What if you could wield the power of a god? Imagine being thrust into a world where your every whim shapes reality, where challenges crumble before your might and the impossible becomes child's play. This is the allure of the overpowered protagonist, a staple of isekai and fantasy anime that has captivated audiences worldwide. But as we dive into the top 30 anime featuring these seemingly invincible characters, we must ask ourselves, at what cost does this power come? Number 30. The Fruit of Evolution. Imagine this. A self-proclaimed god hacks a school's intercom and orders all students to team up for a trip to another world to become heroes and defeat the Demon King. The transfer works, but Seiichi Hiragi, bullied for his looks, is left behind. The god sends him anyway, but he lands deep in a forest, far from everyone. As Seiichi's misery grows, he stumbles upon the Fruit of Evolution. Could this be his ticket to a better life? Join Seiichi on his hilarious and heartwarming journey from zero to hero. Number 29. The Strongest Sage with the Weakest Crest. Imagine being born with a magical crest that defines your power. Gaius, the world's strongest sage, maxes out his creation crest but dreams of close combat. So, he reincarnates thousands of years later as Matthias Hildesheimer, finally getting his desired crest. But plot twist. Magic has faded, and his new crest is now the weakest, dubbed the Crest of Failure. Despite this, Matthias crushes every challenge at the Royal Academy and uncovers the demon-driven downfall of magic. Can he save the world from his own absence? Join Matthias on this epic, hilarious journey. Number 28. The Eighth Son? Are you kidding me? Imagine waking up as a 6-year-old in a medieval fantasy world. That's exactly what happens to 25-year-old Shingo Ichinomiya, who finds himself in the body of Wendelin von Benno Baumeister, the 8th son of a broke noble family. With memories of his stressful corporate life still intact, Wendelin is determined to climb the social ladder and improve his family's fortunes. Armed with a surprising knack for magic, he's ready to take on this new world and turn his life around. Join Wendelin on his hilarious and magical journey to success. Number 27. Shijou Saikyou no Daimaou. Meet Barbados, the ultimate powerhouse who got so strong, people started calling him the Demon Lord. But being too powerful made him lonely, so he reincarnates 3,000 years later as Ard Meteor, hoping for a fresh start. Surprise! Even after toning down his strength, he's still the strongest guy around, and his social skills? Not great. Making friends is tough, and his past life's baggage is catching up in the weirdest ways. Join Ard on his hilarious quest for friendship and normalcy in a world that just can't handle him. Number 26. The Hidden Dungeon Only I Can Enter. Meet Noir-stalgia, a noble with a twist. He's at the bottom of the social ladder and treated like trash by his peers. But Noir has a secret weapon. He can chat with the Great Sage, an oracle who knows everything. After bombing a librarian job interview, Noir sets his sights on the Hero Academy. To get stronger, he dives into a hidden dungeon and meets Olivia Servant, a stunning maiden who gifts him insanely powerful skills. The catch? Using these powers drains his life points, so he has to recharge by indulging in pleasures like kissing his childhood friend. Join Noir on his wild, hilarious journey through Hero Academy, where he makes new friends and tackles epic challenges. Number 25. Tatoeba Last Dungeon Mei no Mura. Long ago, humanity's ancient saviors founded the village of Kunlun, right next to the terrifying Last Dungeon where monsters roam. Growing up here, Lloyd Belladonna thinks he's the weakest in magic, strength, and smarts. But guess what? He decides to join the military academy in the kingdom of Azami to become a soldier. Despite his humble self-view, Lloyd's extraordinary upbringing might just be the kingdom's secret weapon against chaos. Join Lloyd on his hilarious and epic journey as he discovers his true power and tackles crises head-on. Number 24. My Isekai Life. Meet Yuji Sano, a corporate drone who literally worked himself to death. But wait, he gets a second chance in a game-like fantasy world. Aiming for a chill life, he ends up as a monster tamer, the weakest adventurer. With his new slime buddies, he gains magical powers and becomes a sage. Despite his epic strength, Yuji's past life trauma holds him back. But with looming threats, he might have to unleash his true power to save his new home. Join Yuji's hilarious and heartwarming journey from zero to hero. Number 23. Full Dive. 10 years ago, the VR MMO world was rocked by Kiwame Quest, a game with 10 sextillion story scenarios and ultimate realism. But it was too real, and VRMOs started to tank. Fast forward to now, high schooler Hiroshi Yuki, escaping his stressful life, dives into full dive RPGs. After missing out on his favorite game's latest version, he meets the charming Ryona Kisaragi at a game shop. She convinces him to try Kiwame Quest together. Hiroshi is blown away by the game's realism, but soon, his excitement turns to dread as he faces one misfortune after another. Despite hating the game, he keeps logging back in. With no do-overs, Hiroshi's only mission is to clear the game. Number 22. I'm Standing on a Million Lives. Yusuke Otsuya can't stand Tokyo or its people. He'd rather live in a virtual world than deal with reality. One day after school, he sees popular athlete Yu Shindo chatting with Kusue Hakozaki, who often misses school due to illness. Suddenly, they vanish, and Yotsuya finds himself free-falling into a game world filled with giant monsters. Shindo and Hakozaki are there too, and they must complete a quest in 14 days. The twist? If anyone dies, they revive in 30 seconds as long as one party member is alive. Join Yotsuya and his friends as they tackle increasingly tough quests and uncover the mysteries of this bizarre game world. Number 21. Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World. Imagine stumbling upon a weird online game and getting sucked into its world. That's what happens to high schooler Michio Kaga. Armed with special skills and an OP sword, he finds himself in a rural village, battling bandits and realizing there's no logout button. Accepting his fate, Michio embarks on an epic adventure, conquering dungeons for cash and building a harem to live his best life. Join Michio's wild, hilarious journey in this fantasy escapade. Number 20. Kimi to Boku no Saigo no Senjou. In a world where astral power reigns, mages are hunted by the Empire for their abilities. To escape persecution, they form the Nebulous Sovereignty, sparking a century-long war. Enter Isuka, a knight imprisoned for freeing a witch. Surprisingly, the Empire releases him with a mission: capture the Ice Calamity Witch. But here's the twist. Alice, the Ice Calamity Witch, also wants peace and is ready to fight for it. As Isuka and Alice's paths intertwine, they strive to end the war and create a world free of pain and struggle. Join their epic journey, filled with magic, battles, and an unexpected bond. Number 19. Vermeil in Gold. Meet Alto Goldfeld, a top student at Ortega Academy of Magic, who dreams of becoming a powerful sorcerer. Despite his stellar grades, he flunks his summoning class and faces the threat of repeating a year. Desperate, Alto turns to an old dusty grimoire and, to his shock, successfully summons Vermeil, a powerful demon. Grateful, Vermeil becomes his familiar with a deep kiss. But Alto has no idea what he's truly capable of or the secrets Vermeil's past holds. Join Alto's magical, hilarious journey as he navigates school, sorcery, and unexpected twists. Number 18. The Faraway Paladin. Imagine waking up in a new world raised by a skeleton, a ghost, and a mummy. That's Will's life. Blood, the skeleton, teaches him to fight, Gus, the ghost, teaches him magic, and Mary, the mummy, teaches him religion and responsibility. Most importantly, they all teach him love. As Will grows up, he prepares to venture out on his own, bound by a lifelong promise to swear an oath to a god. With his departure looming, Will must face the truth about his undead guardians and the unknown world. Join Will's hilarious and heartwarming journey. Number 17. Noblesse. Meet Cadus Atrama Dairezo, aka Rai, the Noblesse hiding out at Yeran High School thanks to his loyal servant Frankenstein. Trying to blend in as a student, Rai's peaceful life is quickly disrupted when the Union, a shady organization, kidnaps his new friends. Rai steps up to save them, revealing his true powers. Meanwhile, M21, a rogue Union agent, joins the school's security staff under Frankenstein's watchful eye. But M21's past with the Union isn't so easily left behind. Things get even more complicated when Nobles Regis K. Landiger and Sarah J. Lloyd enroll to investigate Rai. With the Union hot on their trail, Rai must protect his identity and his friends. Join Rai's thrilling and hilarious high school adventure. Number 16. By the Grace of the Gods. Deep in the forest, far from any human contact, lives Ryuma Takebayashi, a kid with a quirky hobby, keeping slimes as pets. Despite his young age, he's got a strong physique and a knack for magic, thanks to 3 gods giving him a second chance at life. After 3 years of peaceful solitude, Ryuma's life takes a turn when he helps some soldiers and gets invited to visit a nearby town's ducal family. Join Ryuma as he steps out of his forest home and embarks on an epic journey, meeting new friends and exploring the world. Number 15. I'm Quitting Heroin. When Demon Queen Echidna invades the human realm, hero Leo Demonheart steps up and saves the day with his unbeatable power. But instead of cheers, he gets the boot from his own people who fear his strength. Wandering aimlessly, Leo hears that Echidna is rebuilding her army and decides to join her, hoping demons might appreciate him. Rejected at first, he convinces her generals to let him help as the masked knight Onyx. Leo starts fixing the demon army's problems and improving life at the castle, all while trying to uncover why Echidna started the war. Join Leo's epic, hilarious journey from hero to outcast. Number 14. Black Summoner. Meet Kelvin, who trades some memories for epic powers and an S-class summoner title in his new life. The goddess Melfina, who's handling his rebirth, offers him a companion. Smitten by her, Kelvin picks Melfina herself, sure his love will reignite even without all his memories. Now, Kelvin's on an exciting journey with Melfina as his guide. To summon her physical form, he needs tons of mana, which means leveling up by battling fierce enemies and forming pacts with powerful allies. Join Kelvin's hilarious and heartwarming quest. Number 13. Senrei Gensouki. When 20-year-old college student Haruto Amakawa dies in a traffic accident, he wakes up in a new world as a young boy named Ryo. With their memories and personas fused, Ryo discovers he has magical powers and a burning desire for revenge against his mother's killers. Soon, he rescues the kidnapped princess of the Bertram Kingdom, earning him a spot at the prestigious Bertram Royal Academy. Excited for a fresh start, Ryo quickly realizes that life at the academy is tough for a slum dweller among noble kids. Join Ryo on his magical journey filled with challenges, revenge, and new beginnings. Number 12. Skeleton Knight in Another World. Imagine dozing off while gaming and waking up in the game world as your character Ark. Sounds cool, right? Except Ark's a skeleton, so he has to keep his bony face hidden. He heads to Louvierte to become an adventurer, taking on quests and earning cash. With his OP abilities, Ark explores new lands, battles monsters, and helps folks out of tight spots. But his actions might just drag him into a massive conflict that could change the realm forever. Join Ark's epic, hilarious journey. Number 11. Darwin's Game. High schooler Kaname Sudo gets an invite to play Darwin's Game, a mobile game he's never heard of. But when he opens the app, a green snake pops out of his phone and bites him. He wakes up in the infirmary with no bite marks and is sent home. Curious, he tries the app again, thinking it's just a regular battle game. But surprise, his in-game opponent shows up in real life and tries to kill him with a knife. As Kaname runs for his life, he realizes Darwin's Game is a deadly fight for survival. Join Kaname's wild and dangerous adventure in this thrilling game. Number 10. How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom. Meet Kazuya Suma, a 19-year-old aspiring civil servant who, after losing his grandfather, finds himself alone. Suddenly, he's whisked away to the Elfrieden Kingdom to be their hero in a war against demons. But Kazuya's not thrilled about being a human sacrifice. Instead, he decides to fix the kingdom's economy through smart reforms. Declared king and engaged to the princess, Kazuya, the realist hero, gathers a team of talented citizens to help him tackle the kingdom's problems. Join his hilarious and heartwarming journey to save Elfrieden. Number 9. The saint's magic power is omnipotent. Since ancient times, Slantania has been plagued by miasma, summoning monsters to wreak havoc. When the knights can't handle it, the Grand Magus calls for a saint to save the day. Enter Sei Takanashi, who gets magically transported to this chaotic world. But oops, the Grand Magus accidentally summons two saints, and the prince picks the other girl. Left to her own devices, Sei dives into her passion for herbs at the Medicinal Flora Research Institute. There, she meets the dashing commander of the Third Order of Knights. Little does she know, her saintly powers are just getting started. Number 8. Trapped in a dating sim. Imagine being blackmailed into playing a dating sim set in a matriarchy. Our ordinary guy grinds through the game, battling sleep deprivation and hunger, only to beat it and then tumble down the stairs. He wakes up as Leon Fu Bartfort, a mob character in the game he despises. Now, Leon has to use his game knowledge to survive in this convoluted world where the odds are stacked against him. Join Leon's hilarious and unexpected journey as he navigates this crazy new life. Number 7. Sekai's Saikou no Ansatsusha. Meet the world's greatest assassin, betrayed by his own organization and left for dead. Frustrated and full of regrets, he gets a second chance when a goddess offers him reincarnation in a magical world. His mission? prevent the world's destruction by slaying its hero. Reborn as Lug Tuatha, son of a noble assassin family, he learns new techniques and discovers hidden talents. But defeating a hero is no easy task. Join Lug's epic, hilarious journey as he navigates this new life, making allies and perfecting his skills. Number 6. The Misfit of Demon King Academy. Long ago, a war between humans and demons caused chaos and bloodshed. To end it, Demon King Anos Voldigo had sacrificed his life, hoping to be reborn in a peaceful future. Fast forward 2 millennia, and Anos is back. But things aren't as he expected. Magic has weakened, and his legacy has been twisted by an imposter. Enrolling in the Demon King Academy to reclaim his title, Anos finds himself an outcast. Undeterred, he sets out to reveal the truth and make his descendants recognize their true ruler. Join Anos on his epic quest to restore his legacy and bring peace. Number 5. So I'm a spider, so what? Imagine a typical high school day. Everything's chill until, bam! Catastrophe strikes, and everyone bites the dust. But wait, a miracle happens. Some students get a second chance in a new world as nobles and princes. Lucky, right? Well, not for one girl. She gets reborn as the weakest spider. Now, she's got to survive in this RPG-like world, battling monsters and leveling up. It's a tough life, but she's determined to make it. Watch her hilarious and epic journey as she goes from zero to hero, hoping for a better life. Will she make it? Tune in to find out. Number 4. Tsukimichi, Moonlit Fantasy. Imagine being sent to another world by a goddess, only to be called hideous and stripped of your hero title. That's Makoto Misumi's life. The goddess dumps him in the wasteland, giving him the ability to understand all languages, except human. But surprise! Makoto's physical and magical powers skyrocket. He befriends demi-humans and mythical beings, building a peaceful community. Yet he still longs to meet humans. Can Makoto and his new friends change the goddess's mind and reform society? Join Makoto's epic, hilarious journey. Number 3. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Meet Satoru Mikami, a 37-year-old corporate worker in Tokyo, living a monotonous life and failing miserably at dating. One day, a random street attack leaves him fatally wounded. As he fades away, a mysterious voice babbles some commands he can't understand. Next thing he knows, he's reborn as a blob of slime in a strange new world. With his new slimy powers, he can devour anything and mimic its abilities. He soon meets Veldora, a dragon sealed for 300 years. They become buddies, and Veldora gives him the name Rimuru Tempest. Now, Rimuru's on a wild adventure, using his gooey skills to shake up this new world and change his fate. Join Rimuru's hilarious and epic journey from zero to hero. Don't miss out on the slime-tastic fun. Number 2. The Eminence in Shadow. Meet Minoru Kaganu, a guy obsessed with becoming super strong. By day, he's an average student. By night, he's thrashing biker gangs with a crowbar. But a truck accident ends his ambitions, until he wakes up as Sid, the second son of a noble family in a magical world. With his dream power finally in hand, he becomes Shadow and creates Shadow Garden to fight the cult of Diablos, a group he thought he made up. Turns out, the cult is real. Join Sid's epic, hilarious journey from student to shadowy hero. Number 1. Mushoku Tensei. Meet our 34-year-old shut-in hero, who despite a life of bullying and oppression, tries to do something heroic, only to meet a tragic end. But wait, fate has other plans. He wakes up in another world as a baby named Rudius Greyrat, born to loving parents. With memories of his past life intact, Rudius quickly adapts, showing off magical talents that blow everyone away. Thanks to his mentor, Roxy Magurdia, and sword lessons from his dad, Paul, he's on the fast track to greatness. He even makes a best friend, Sylphiette. Watch as Rudius seizes his second chance at life, conquering his past traumas and maybe, just maybe, finding the love he never had before. Join his epic journey from zero to hero. And that's a wrap on our top 30 isekai fantasy anime with overpowered MC. Which anime was your favorite? Or did we miss any of your top picks? Let us know in the comments below. If you had a blast, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more awesome anime recommendations. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay awesome.